Okay, y'all, it's been about a week since I've come to y'all with a video. This is Paul, WRF Customs. I've been under the weather, and I apologize for not doing any videos. But I'm feeling a little better today. So, today we're going to do a video on the RODGER DODGERs. One of my favorite castings for many reasons. One of them, my brother's name is Roger. But his name is spelled ROGER. But this was always one of his nicknames. There's another guy on YouTube that does videos that he goes by the name Roger Dodger. And there's another guy, Chris Parker, that was with Hot Wheels for a very long time on the Red Line Club boards and what have you. He always yelled out Roger Dodger at the conventions and what have you. So here is the very first RODGER DODGER ever made. Obviously it's not like the original. It has got yellow paint all over it, which I customized when I was a kid for some reason. Didn't we all do crazy things? But this is one of my original red lines. 1974. Even though on the base it says 1970, they didn't release these and start putting them out till 1974. This is the red line version. Here's the base variation on it. Very heavy model, you know, red line tires. It still rolls pretty good. But I'm going to go through. There's about 55 variations on this car. I do not have all of them. I'm just going to hit the high spots. I mean, I've got probably 35 or so, or 40 of them, but I'm not going through them all. I'm just going to hit the high spots, kind of note some casting changes through the years. And please bear with me on my voice. So this was the red line version edition, flying colors, and then that went away, and the first black wall variation came out was the golds, which was one of my favorites also. This is also one of my childhood cars. I always loved this model. Base changed just a little bit. Alright, well, let's kind of just go through some of the base variations real quick. If you look at the bottom of this one, it says... I got this thing upside down. Why is this backwards? Oh, there it is. Anyway, the car was upside down. I'm sorry, I've been on heavy medication. Anyway, y'all, this is Malaysia RODGER DODGER, Mattel, 1970. It's also Malaysia, 1970. Yeah, they put some of them on the opposite. They flipped them on me. There was also a... Let me find it, y'all. There it is. Thailand. RODGER DODGER. Alright, so we're going to go through and show a few of the highlighted models of this. Y'all got to bear with me, y'all. Apologize. This has been a crazy week. I've been laying in bed for a week. It sucks. But, alright, we're going to show you a couple of the regular releases. This was a little scratch on top of it, but this is a regular release, which is pretty cool. They did a bowling variation. And they had a whole series of classics. Did the classic variation with the leather tires. BF Goodrich tires, which are cool. Then you had a wrestling variation. Then you had this was a Target Super Chromes. Came out. Kind of got that red line in the front a little off, didn't it? That's kind of goofy. Typical. Here's another one of the classics. It's a pink one. Then let's show you the treasure hunts. They had a 2001 treasure hunt, came out in white line tires, cool, flames, red window. Kind of like me not wanting to focus. Anyway, that's a treasure hunt. This also was a treasure hunt. Yeah, you can see it now, the T hunt. This is a treasure hunt in 05. So from 01 to 05, they released the Roger Dodger and a treasure hunt twice. That's kind of odd, but very popular casting for a long time with many people. This here was a 2003 Nationals Roger Dodger. Pretty awesome paint job on that dude. Then they did a J.C. Whitney's variation. Red, white, and blue. Shout out to race crews on the red, white, and blue and all of America. Then, what have I not showed? Oh, they did the Easter release twice. There it is in the gold. Got a bunny rabbit with a buck teeth on it, which is kind of funny. And then we got a pink one came out. A bunch of eggs and stuff on it. 2011. That's pretty cool. And it came out as a Red Line Club car. And this bag is toast. We're going to crack this dude right on the screen here. But these metallic pink Red Line Club cars, if no one has one, you're missing out. They are awesome. I really like this model. And I wanted to quickly show you what they have done and changed on the new one. This one here is a custom that I was working on, but I took it all apart. The engine is usually part of the body. I put these Rail Rider tires on there, but I had to go. This is the Easter edition. So you had a interior and a windshield, and then you had the enclosed area here, the engine, which I understand it saved them another step. Maybe they'll still do it on the any adult releases they do, but this rivets through, and if you drill it out, you can thread that and then put a screw back in it and put it back together. But just to kind of show you, this is what the casting was from the very beginning. But then this new release that they just released in the Camouflage series, as soon as it came out, I was like, oh my gosh. And then killed another model. But obviously you can tell there's quite a bit of difference. This engine here has got the stacks coming out the top. This one's got the stacks coming out the bottom. It's always had these little ribs on it right here, kind of simulating exhaust, I guess. Excuse me. So I'm going to take this baby apart. So now the hood is completely seated all the way through. They've hollowed all that out, and they actually narrowed it out. The body of it is actually the same. Everybody thought that they narrowed the window. It kind of looked like it. But it's not. Basically, the only change is in the hood area. Of course, you can really tell underneath the difference there. So you got the new interior's got the smokestacks coming out the sides. Engine's all one piece. Of course, you got your interior, and your base has changed because it needs the room for the exhaust to come out the side. So they've altered that. I guess over time with the changes, and they continue to produce the Roger Dodger through the years, I'm sure the new tooling and the new layout will be a whole lot easier on assembly. That way you don't have to rivet that engine in. But yeah, guys, this is the Roger Dodger. And shout out to Roger Dodger. Shout out to Chris Parker, known as Roger Dodger. And shout out to my brother, which I always called Roger Dodger. And this is one of his favorite castings also, growing up. You know, it's pretty cool when you can, hey, this car's got my name on it. Well, it's not spelled right. Well, you know what I mean. So, hope to get back to feeling better next couple days. I got a bunch of videos planned. I've been laying on my back for a week. It's been a pain in the butt. Oh, I wanted to throw a couple other things in there. This casting was also had a couple shot offs of it. The show off was a Redline car, based on the same car. The bifocal, same deal. And the Dixie Challenger was also the same casting without the engine in it. And but that's it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Sasha says hi. I say hi. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you in the next one.